So the topic is dehydrating property. Dehydrating property means uh, elimination of water molecules. So in case water get eliminated, so concentrated H2SO4 is a best dehydrating agent or is a strong dehydrating agent. Sulfuric acid removes water from sugar and as well as carbohydrates also. So in that case carbon is get left out, and that process is called as charring process, because carbon is left is called a sugar charcoal, and that process is called as a charring process. So in that case sugar get dehydrated in presence of concentrated H2SO4 to give 12 carbon and 11 molecules of H2O. So in this case a water molecule get eliminates, right, as we see in the reaction given below. This one, that reaction told us that water molecule gets eliminates out. So another reaction is reaction with salt. Concentrated sulfuric acid decomposes the salt and salt of more volatile acids to the corresponding acids. Decompose means here it get breaked out. The salt get breaked out uh, by sulfuric acid, we can say, or it converts or more decomposes the salt of more volatile acids and forms the corresponding acid products. Like this, the reaction first, that is NaCl plus H2SO4 gives us NaHSO4 plus HCl, and another KNO3 plus H2SO4, it gives KHSO4 plus HNO3, and last one CaF2 plus H2SO4, it gives CaSO4 plus twice HF. So in all these three reaction, in that case the concentrated sulfuric acid decomposes the salt and forms the corresponding acid which is more volatile in nature. So another one, that is their uses. So sulfuric acid is very important industrial chemical and it is used in case of. So one by one we are going to see their uses. Number one, in the manufacturing of fertilizers, like an example ammonium sulfate, superphosphate, etc. These are the best fertilizers. And another, in the manufacturing of pigments like paint, dye. So these remedies are useful for giving the color. So, and next one is in petroleum refining processes get also used. In detergent also it will have a particular uses. And then in metallurgical or in metallurgy for cleaning the metal, electroplating and galvanizing. See, this is the important use, that is in the electroplating process or in the galvanizing process. The metal get cleaned or washed by concentrated sulfuric acid, as we see above. That is the process here. So in the last one we can see that concentrated H2SO4 is used for washing, right? Then another one, that is it is used in the batteries. So we oftenly see that household batteries or even that batteries which provides the electricity, so their inbuilt plates are get regulated or that able to gives us electricity because of the electrolyte is there, electrolytic solution is there, and that electrolytic solution is the acid. Also it is used as a laboratory reagent, and in the manufacturing of nitrocellulose products also they are used. So here there are several uses of concentrated sulfuric acid, and in that topic we try to understand all the properties that are the physical properties and the chemical properties. Another one is the chlorine and components of chlorine. So chlorine, it's have atomic number 17, its mass that is 35.5, and chlorine was discovered by Scheele, a German Swedish chemist, in 1774 by the action of HCl on MnO2. So then it forms, see, manganese dioxide in that reaction preparation form. We can see here MnO2 plus 4HCl, it gives MnCl2 plus Cl2 plus H twice H2. So in that case, Cl2 molecules get eliminates out, or Cl2 molecules, we have the Cl2 molecules. In 1810, Davy established its elementary nature and suggested the name chlorine on account of its color. So he named this element as a chlorine according to their particular color, because in Greek chlorus means the greenish yellow in color. So on the behalf of that, they provide the name as a chlorine. So preparation, that is number one. Chlorine can be prepared by the oxidation of hydrochloric acid. So in that case, oxidation of HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, takes place by the oxidizing agent, that is manganese dioxide, MnO2. So first one preparation that we are going to recall it like MnO2 plus 4HCl, it gives MnCl2 plus Cl2 plus H twice H2. This is the first preparation. Then another one, potassium permanganate, twice KMnO4, potassium permanganate, that is the formula KMnO4. Twice KMnO4 plus 16 HCl, it forms twice KCl plus twice MnCl2 plus 8 H2O plus 5 Cl2 left. So in that case, we obtain the Cl2. And then chlorine can also be prepared by the action of concentrated sulfuric acid or mixture of sodium chloride, that is common salt. कॉमन सॉल्ट के साथ में जो सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड है उसकी प्रिपरेशन लेके जो टू स्टेप में जो प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म होगा आफ्टर द इन फर्स्ट स्टेप, दैट इज इन द सेकंड स्टेप, वी हैव अवर प्रोडक्ट दैट इज Cl2. सी द रिएक्शन, यहाँ पे रिएक्शन दो स्टेप में दिए हुए आपको. स्टेप वन, दिस वन, 4NaCl plus 4H2SO4, it gives 4NaHSO4, and 4HCl get eliminates out. तो here जो मिक्सचर है कॉमन सॉल्ट और H2SO4 का, उसमें एक अपने को अनदर सॉल्ट मिल रहा है, सल्फेट प्रोडक्ट मिल रहा है, और HCl गेट एलिमिनेट्स आउट. देन सेकेंड स्टेप में अपने को मैग्नीज डाइऑक्साइड के साथ में वापस से उसकी रिएक्शन करनी है. सो इन सेकेंड स्टेप MnO2 plus 4HCl, it gives MnCl2 plus twice H2 plus Cl2 molecules get left out. So these are the two initial reactions, and from that we have to manage the last reaction. So right here, in that case 4HCl get eliminates, and then बाकी कुछ eliminates इसमें होगा नहीं, right? So then 4NaCl here as a product in 4NaCl, then MnO2 जो यहाँ पे MnO2 लिया, प्लस जो रिमेनिंग रिएक्टेंट में का 4H2SO4 है, 4H2SO4, it gives the product that is 4NaHSO4, 4NaHSO4 प्लस बचा क्या है MnCl2 twice H2 twice H2 Cl2 Cl2, right? So as we see that in the last step we are obtaining the Cl2 molecule. Manufacture of chlorine. So manufacture of chlorine, that is the Dacron process. So in this we are going to see Dacron process. Chlorine is manufactured by oxidation of hydrogen chloride gas by atmospheric oxygen in the presence of CuCl2 as a catalyst at 723 Kelvin. So simply HCl जो है उसका उसका थ्रू ऑक्सीडेशन क्लोरीन अपने को ऑब्टेन करना है. सो हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड जो गैस है, अंडर ऑक्सीडेशन इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ Cl2, it forms twice Cl2 plus twice H2. Electrolytic process. By electrolysis of brine, brine means NaCl, that is concentrated form में जो solution रहता है NaCl का, that is called as brine. Chlorine is liberated at an anode. So there is a reaction जो एक beaker में होगी जहाँ पे anode और cathode होगा. So NaCl get ionized into Na positive and Cl negative firstly because water के साथ में react हो रहा है. कैथोड एंड व्हाट हैपन एट एनोड, कैथोड के साथ में जो OH निगेटिव आयंस है वो रिलीज हो जाएंगे, लाइक twice H2O plus 2 electron. Here gain of electron takes place means the reduction process get happened. So form H2 plus twice OH negative ions मिल रहे हैं और देन Na पॉजिटिव आयन और OH नेगेटिव आयन का यूनियन करके NaOH फॉर्म हो रहा है. So then in anode process जो Cl negative ions बचे हुए हैं that liberates, या तो ये कह सकते हैं अपन कि that eliminates or lost the electrons. So it forms Cl and electron get loses out. So here oxidation reaction takes place at anode. So Cl is not monoatomic, it always diatomic. So that's why it find another Cl to form Cl2. So here the reaction reduction at cathode and oxidation at anode happen simultaneously. Then physical properties of chlorine. Physical properties. Number 1, chlorine is a greenish yellow gas having pungent and suffocating odor. So firstly you have to understand this is a gas. Chlorine is a gas which have particular color, greenish yellow color, and it is suffocating in nature because we can't breathe properly while in contact of this. It is a poisonous in nature. It can be easily liquefied into greenish yellow liquid which boils at 293 Kelvin. देखो ये गैस है और इसको लिक्विफाई करके अपन ग्रीनिश येलो लिक्विड इसका बना सकते हैं दैट हैव बॉइलिंग पॉइंट एट 293 Kelvin. इट डिजॉल्व इन वाटर टू गिव क्लोरीन इन वाटर, राइट. सो जब ये वाटर के साथ में डिजॉल्व होगा तो क्लोरीन वाटर देगा अपने को. इट इज 2 to 5 times हेवियर देन एयर. एयर से थोड़ा हेवी है. सो इन दिस पीरियड we studied about the properties, chemical properties and uses of H2SO4 and manufacturing of chlorine and their physical properties. In the next one we are going to manage chemical properties of chlorine. So thank you.